Seems simple enough.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Okay.
Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems, though no light flickers within.
Is this the moon lantern we've heard so much about?
A thick layer of dust coats the bottom of the lantern.
Broken. So much for protection from the shadow curse.
This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death. Nothing about the lantern strikes you as unusual.
Another step forward.
Alright, first let's do this. There's definitely a few things here that need to be done with that. Where'd that lantern go?
Broken moon lantern catches your eye.
that guy dead. I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do. The plot thickens.
Moving in.
There's something I need to say. Something important. Can you spare a moment?
What's on your
First a
mind?
parasite prods at our heads, then the shadows close in. More than ever, we need each other's trust. And I fear I've been less than honest.
You're incredibly kind, but you earned the right to hear this long ago.
The man I call father is Older Ravengard, a Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate.
Grand Duke Ravengard, one of Baldur's Gate's most influential and beloved figures. Every Baldurian knows his name.
You're Ravengard's pup. The Ravengard. Well, that is something. I should have said sooner, but our relation was no matter of pride. Not least for him. You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it. My lips are quite literally sealed. The inevitable consequence of inseparable events. You still deserve to know. There is more to me than infernal power and pacts. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Good.
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblet. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. Here, here. Though, truth be told, I'd sooner down a week-old hooch at a ramshackle inn. Better company, and a better buzz. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. It could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory.
My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. I'm so sorry to give you another reason to sleep restlessly, but it's my burden to bear. She won't touch you unless there's something there for her to take. Don't give her so much as an inkling there might be.
Keep away close. A crooked touch. Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. At the ready. Always room for more? Something good here, I hope.
Those shadows. There's power coursing through them. Oddly familiar. Better stay on alert.
Broken moon lantern catches your eye. Its glow now snuffed out.
Let's protect the healer.
Living without sunlight isn't so bad, Astari. Where I came from, we would often work exclusively under cover of darkness.
Yes, but you chose darkness. Right. I was cast into it. The sun was banished from my life.
I am shielded by Lady Shah.
And we all lust after the forbidden.
Alright. Not what I wanted to do.
I am ready.
Onward.
Busy times. Maybe later.
How delicious. Yes, let's.
Gate at the ready. 2 steps at a time. What to do?
I wonder what the next move is.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I must keep going.
I saw you pressing a bunch of flowers the other day in a book. Not like you to keep something
No one
forever.
stopped me yet.
Crumble away in time. But no harm in appreciating their beauty until then.
Never wanted the easy path.
My faith will guide me.
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there? Whether we attack or not depends entirely on you, love. Come into the light. Hands high. Jonas, move in! Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
Jonas? Jonas. Nora style. Harpers, to arms!
Choice but to keep going. No holding back.
Finish them off!
Have to keep going.
Thank you. I wouldn't have made it without your help. We need to get out of here. There's a safe place. Follow me. Stay close and try avoid the shadows. I'm sorry, Jonas.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Onward then.
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he backs a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter.
This place is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
Well, I am certainly no innocent, Paladin. So I'll bind you with vines a moment longer, if you do not mind.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yep. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own?
How is that possible?
A little tiefling saved us.
What in the hells is that thing? More or less. Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Nice.
On my way.
It's for a good cause.
Our asses.
There's a whole town out here, and this whole place is just cursed.
It's you. What are the odds? So glad you're all right. Well, as all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help. I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons, but no one has earned my trust if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible. Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have? I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces. There. Be careful who sees you using that. Might draw the wrong sort of eyes.
Okay. There's still more. Like, we're not done here. Why can't I? There we go.
Need anything?
Yes. Ooh. Ooh, is it time for new armor?
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Okay. And first of all, a short rest.
I'll feel that one later.
Second of all, why is my AC higher with this?
Keep your distance, darling. All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Need anything?
Maybe.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
There is work to do.
Let me just
Need
sell.
anything?
Yeah, I just want to sell one more thing to you, and then we're done. Why didn't it?
I'll be here if you need anything else.
No time for Danny.
Sorry,
see what I can
definitely
learn.
getting distracted by this.
Need anything?
Yes.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Alright. Gotta feed the puppy.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
doodahs! Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Small gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
No, that ain't gonna work. Oh, wait.
I mean, maybe. I guess it is kind of old. Here. Birds of a feather. Last night's best bargains, right here!
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Okay.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
To your very good health.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
A noble proclamation. It must have made you quite thirsty. Bottoms up.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. As an air about you, something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? And you're certain you will continue to resist? Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Cadric Thorn. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Cadric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Gedrick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Gedrick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Seluna, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive.
She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Better not be cursed.
Ah.
Very well.
As always, listen. I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Small inn. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
It hurts.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger.
The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. Ketherick is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketherick himself.
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Oh, shit. Well.
Come along, Isabel.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Let's see. Okay. Definitely spirit guardian. Winged horror. Damn, Astarion just one hit him. Oh my god, there's so much happening. Alright, so I definitely want to Divine Smite this guy, right?
Here we go again.
He blocked it? No fucking way. Or maybe it didn't get blocked because he looks like he's pretty fucking hurt. You've come to the wrong place, motherfucker. Even my spider's kicking in.
Your penance will be paid now.
Oh. Can't target undead. Okay.
General Ketherick wants her alive, at any cost.
Take you.
Keep going.
General will be pleased if you go quietly.
In that corpse. You should take a look.
Isabel, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketherick will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I don't have to.
Covered in blood.
No mercy. For Ketherick will have none on you. End this.
Oh no! Did she not make it? Oh, she did, okay.
What's up for discussion?
Alright, well, I think that's it for now. Gonna save it. Let's go. Let's go to camp.
I don't know, guys.
Oh no.
I have been waiting for you. I felt the moment of your liberation. The shedding of your bond. You called to me. I am here to show you the way. I was the first. The first to swear. The first to fall. When another's oath is broken, I stand witness. I hear their sorrow. I see their jubilation. I guide their hand. Oathbreaker. You swore to defend the defenseless. To stand as an emblem for all that is good and just in this world.
What did I do?
Tell me. Why did you abandon your oath? A lapse in judgment. To know the reason for your fall is perhaps to know the shape of things to come. Take comfort in your undoing. I, like you, abandoned my cause. But much can still be achieved. Your oath is broken. The light within you fades. A new power is awakening. It is possible, but such a promise must not be made lightly. Wealth must be sacrificed, and your soul repledged. It is wise to first consider what is gained, and what is lost in the bargain. Should you wish to do so, speak with me again. Darkness will obey your summons. The dead will march to your rhythm. Even now, these shadows gather around you. They sense the cracks in your armor. They yearn to be used, to be inflicted. I wielded the powers of darkness, yet held a candle for those who needed the light. My actions followed no teaching, apart from my own justification. Good or ill, I made my choices. Eventually, I heard the call of others who had strayed. I showed them the way, as I show you now. I served a noble lord. I fought for him without question or restraint. Where his light shone, my sword followed. In his name, I raised villages, put thousands to the sword. I believed our greater purpose required such brutality, such sacrifice. And his light was so radiant, It blinded me to all else. I could not see the darkness and corruption of the path he led me down. When I finally saw the truth, he would not be reasoned with. So I ended him. For this, I was called Oathbreaker.
I mean,
it was merely a choice, as I have made countless others since.
I kind of
What's past
side
is
with this guy.
past. We are here to discuss your future.
Oh god. I'm gonna flip a coin. Do I got a coin? I do. I do have a coin. Alright, hold on. Let's do this again. Heads, I'll become an Oathbreaker. Tails, I remain pure. That's undecided.
You may refuse, but this alone will not restore what was lost. Without light to guide you, or darkness to consume, you will remain adrift, powerless. The powers you wielded were not yours alone. They were a gift, offered on the condition that your oath was upheld. In the darkness, new power beckons. In the light, the promise of restoration. But in between, there is nothing. Do not resist. Surrender and be remade. Though born of a vile source, these powers can be used for good or ill. Your oath no longer binds you. The choice is yours alone.
Subclass Oathbreaker. Spiteful suffering. Control undead. Hellish rebuke. Crown of madness. Okay. Alright. Now I think I will save it. That was interesting. That was extremely interesting. Well, I am now an Oathbreaker.